Hello, can anybody hear me? I don't know if I've done this right. I have a feeling I've done it wrong. Oh, I've just checked YouTube and it looks like it's working. Okay, hang on. Okay, so my chat's not working on here. This is completely different to the way I did it the other day. I think because I've scheduled an event. All right. Bear with us, people. This is ridiculous. I'm clicking like a crazy woman. Because the other day we just went live with YouTube and it just worked. Like, you just clicked a button, but this one I've scheduled so that you had notice. But it's completely different, which is weird. This one has gone through Google Hangouts. Alrighty, so just got to talk amongst yourselves. I am going to make the chat bigger so I can see you all. So I can do that. That's awesome. And my screen looks so weird right now. But can you see me? Can you hear me? Let's do that first. Otherwise, I'm sitting here just going, and you can't hear anything. So yeah, we've got Michelle Ford is our moderator for today. And we have lots of people joining who I recognize your names. Hi, Karen. Hey, everyone. Awesome, you can hear me. That's great. Fiberific, you're also a moderator. I didn't even add you. Did I add you last time, maybe? Did you add yourself? I don't even think you can do that. Hi, everybody. Yeah, it might be a bit blurry. This is my computer webcam, and it's not great quality. It's a lot clearer on my phone, but it's easier to put it this way. So hopefully it's all good. Hi, everyone. Wow, there's heaps of people. There's a bug. Yeah, well, go away. Yep, so everybody can hear me. That's fantastic. We've got lots of people joining in. Yeah, Chantel, I didn't add you for this one. I was actually going to message you to ask you if you wanted to be a mod. So that works out really well. So we've got two moderators here today. We have Michelle and, well, that's a mouthful, Michelle and Chantel. And they're just going to be our moderators today. So anybody that's naughty, everybody that's rude, you're out. You're getting blocked. You're getting deleted. Okay, so Michelle is one of my friends. Michelle's been one of my friends for a long time. And yeah, that's pretty much, we've been friends for a long time. We've met via Crochet on the internet, and we have a lot of fun chatting backwards and forwards. If anybody saw my unboxing of yarn, and I think there might have been lollies, there was a hat in there, but one of the yarn balls was huge and it had a monkey face on it. That's Michelle. Michelle sent me that. I still have the monkey face stuck on it because it's just so funny. Yeah, so Fiberific is here with us as well. Chantel is a fellow Aussie, and Chantel has her own yarny related business, hand-dyed yarn, knitting and crochet tools. So go and check out Fiberific on YouTube, obviously, because you're obviously here, and also on Instagram, Facebook, and have your own website. And Chantel, if you could add your website link, that would be great. I'm pretty sure you can do that in here as well. Yep, if you say rude stuff, you'll get hit with a spanner. Not literally, but the spanner people will get you. You'd be surprised the people that we get in here. So yeah. Anyway, I hope you're all having a fantastic day, and that you've got your crochet with you. Who's got their crochet with them, and what are you making? Yeah, the quality is probably going to be a little blurry, but that's just life because it is on my webcam, and it's, yeah, a bit blurry. So anyway, as long as you can hear me, all right, that'll be great. So we're chatting today. We are chatting about the latest tutorial. So today's Friday. It's also the time that you would get a crochet tutorial, but last week's never went up because technology is not my friend. This week, technology has driven me to, I don't know where, just so much frustration. Didn't get angry. I was kind of like, this is what it is. It's not working. Just frustration, really. Just really, really, really frustrated. But I can't do anything about it. So what I've done is I've upgraded my editing program, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that this afternoon I can get on there and re-edit. I don't really need to re-edit because it's all there in my editing program. But when I upload it to YouTube, you're getting a completely black screen. Like there is nothing there, just black. But I'm still talking, and I'm actually saying you need to crochet into the here, and you need to do this, and you need to do that. But only little, really small segments. But the segments that it goes black is the important part because I'm showing you what to do, and you may not be able to figure it out for yourself. So I don't want to upload it because people will be going, I don't understand, and I can't see what you're doing. And it's really frustrating. And it does that for about 5 or 6 times in the video. And there's a bit where I say, don't cut your yarn. Sorry, there's a bit in there where I actually tell you to cut your yarn, but actually you're not supposed to because I figured that out after. So I've put text over the screen. Please don't cut your yarn. I made a mistake. But you can't see that. You just see nothing. So you don't see any text. You don't see any video tutorial, nothing. And it's like, well, that's important because I've just told you not to cut your yarn, but you don't know that because you can't see the text. So complete frustration. Anyway, so all going well, I'll be able to edit this video this afternoon, and I'll be able to get this tutorial out to you. So what I've done, instead of a tutorial, you get me in the flesh. I'm sorry, that's all I can give you right now today. The written pattern is pretty much ready to go. I could upload that to my website. Would you like me to upload just the written pattern to my website? So at least if you can if you can follow a written pattern, you can get started on the bag. I know so many people have been waiting. I'm not looking at any of the comments; they're all flying past. Yeah, so many people waiting for this bag, and what can I say? It's been a complete mess this week. Oh, gee, can't do nothing about it. So lots of people are making baby blankets. Some people are on their way to bed. Wow, lots of people are doing stuff. Some people already in bed watching. Thank you, Lillian. Thank you for everybody's wonderful comments. I'm just quickly scanning through all the things. And wow, Heather's starting a diagonal blanket. That sounds very exciting. Hey, Sandra. Hi. Double crochet and shell blanket. You've made over 2 dozen. Wow. I want to do something else with that pattern. I'm thinking about sort of not revamping it, but turning that pattern into another project. So it's on my list of things to do, as well as everything else. There's so many. Everybody is so busy. It's so good. I'm reading everybody's comments. Thank you, everyone. So in this chat, if you want to use the feature, obviously it's not compulsory, but if you want to use the chat this chat feature, there is a $ down the bottom of the chat. And what that does is if you have a comment that you want to stand out, correct me if I'm wrong, Chantel, but I think it will make it come up in bold so that I see it. Obviously, when I'm scanning and talking at the same time through the comments, I can miss people's comments. So if you click on that $, it will allow you to pay for a comment, and what that will do, it will make it stand out a lot more so I don't miss it. But it's obviously completely up to you. It's just a feature that they have, so it's switched on if you want to use it. And the money that you pay, I get part of that money, and it obviously helps keeps my video tutorials and my written patterns going. So that's really good. Thank you, Karen. Thank you, Chantel. Wow, that really stood out, that comment. I don't know what it looks like on your end in the comments box, but it is big and blue. And it says, I have a cold drink on me. Thank you so much. So generous. Sorry, there's some wires in the way. I've got my cup of tea here in my 2T cup. I don't know if you get 2T everywhere, but it's I don't even know if I think it's an English company. And this is my favorite cup. I can't go too close because if I spill it, it's going over the keyboard. Lovely. They're lovely. Just so pretty. Reminds me of Crochet, all the patterns. And I've got my peppermint chocolate rooibos tea. I don't taste any chocolate in it at all, but I can definitely taste the peppermint because I also add a drop of peppermint oil and about half a teaspoon of coconut oil, and it helps. It put like coconut oil on your lips as a moisturizer. Yum. It's lovely and warm. It is cooler here today. What's the weather like where you are? Are you starting to warm up? Because we're starting to cool down. And today is the first day I've actually felt cold. My hands are cold. Normally when my hands, feet, and nose are cold, then that means the cold weather's definitely kicked in. So far it's only my hands. Yeah, Karen, how pretty is this cup? Got a bit of a thing for them. I can't get to the other ones. Got two more, but I've got an orange one that's similar to the patterns, and also a dark blue one, which is a bit geometric. Is that the word? No, that's not right. I don't know. It's got like shapes on it. Thank you. So yeah, there's people using the pay for feature. Thank you, Dina. That is so wonderful. Thank you so much for your comment. How long have you been following my video tutorials for? I'd love to know. Okay, so Heather's asking, what sort of bag is the tutorial going to be? Give me 1 second. And if I can get it for you. Whee! I love this chair. I'm such a kid. Let me just move my tea before I spill it everywhere. Because that will be a technical issue if I have a keyboard full of hot tea. So this is our tutorial. It looks a bit weird when there's nothing in it, but it uses the cross stitch. I have used Red Heart Super Saver Ombre. It's a 10-ply or a worsted weight yarn. It will also work with a 8-ply or double knit or a DK yarn, but you will need to make more stitches. When you say the tutorial, this will make total sense, or the written pattern. You may need to make more stitches. This blue bit is actually a rectangle. It starts off as a rectangle. So if you're using DK or a 8-ply yarn, you may need to make a few more stitches to get it the same size. And then this grey is Red Heart Super Saver in light grey. And that's also a 10-ply yarn, but like I said, it definitely works in a DK or a 8-ply yarn. And then you've got your handles. This does stretch because it's crochet, so when you put items in there, I've got a pumpkin. I got a pumpkin. That's heavy. Let's pop that in there. No, because everybody just has a pumpkin laying around. You can see there the bag stretches. The big. Karen, I've been hanging around you too long. Actually, when I do my video tutorial, I say big. Oh, it's quite funny. Karen will totally know what I'm going on about. New Zealand accent. Yeah, so it, like I said, it stretches out when you put your stuff in there. That's probably about a kilo-ish, a bit more than a kilo, that pumpkin. That would be dinner. So that's the bag. I have the written pattern ready to go. I missed everybody's comments. Would you like me to put the written pattern up when it's ready? It's almost ready. There's a couple of things I need to, what's name with it. But yeah, would you like me to put the written pattern up for you? At least someone can get a head start. Oh, Charlotte, let me come up there. You've got some nice warm weather. It's not exactly cold, but I'm feeling cold today. Yeah, it is nice to have some cooler weather. We've had some horrible hot weather here. It's horrible. So I'm just going through the comments if you wonder why I've gone quiet. Yes, I love my cup. It's so pretty, isn't it? It is. Yeah, it reminds me of, it's, yeah, beautiful. So lots of people have been following for a long time. Thank you so much for everybody's support. I really do appreciate it. Hi, Laurie. Yes, so many people have been able to get me on this live chat. I think it really works when I give you some notice instead of going, hey, here I am. Give you a little bit of notice. This wasn't planned, so it's because that video tutorial is driving me insane. I thought I better come on and just say hello and let you know that the video tutorial is, it's still on my computer. It's still trying to be uploaded to YouTube, but having serious problems. Not YouTube, it's my editing program. Drive me insane. So lots of people have been around for a long time. That's so awesome. I'm sure we have lots of new people that have just found me on YouTube. Have I ever made a market bag in Tunisian crochet? No, I've only very, very briefly looked at Tunisian crochet. It's not something I'm going to get into. I'm laughing because it was a funny joke the other, well, not a joke, but a comment the other day. I need to learn to do Tunisian crochet so I can help with a friend's crochet class. She's teaching Tunisian. I'm like, no, I don't have enough time. I really don't. Like, no spare time. It's crazy. Yeah. So for the bag, this was a 10-ounce skein to start with. I don't know what that is in grams. I know a 7-ounce skein is 200 grams. So this was a 10-ounce skein, but I didn't use all of it. In the video tutorial, it tells you how much yarn. I don't think I've got it in my written pattern yet. Just let me double check. I don't think I've got it in my written pattern yet. But this grey section was hardly anything at all. Like that was, so it was 7-ounce skein to start with, and I used less than half. As you can see, it's not much been used at all. So 7 ounces is 200 grams. So about 100 grams of yarn. It wasn't very much at all. I'm just looking at my pattern to see if I've got the amount of yarn written down. Oh, look at me being all organised. So that bag used 6.1 ounces of the Red Heart Super Saver Ombre, which is this coloured yarn. You can see that it changes like in an ombre version. See it change? I don't know if you can see that. It changes colour anyway as you go from light to dark. And I used, so it was 6.1 ounces of the blue yarn, or 176 grams. These are all approximate, of course, because everyone has different tension. So maybe just have a little bit more than that. And I used 3 ounces or 86 grams of the light grey in the Red Heart Super Saver. But again, please have a little bit more yarn than that because, again, everyone's tension is different. If you want to make your bag bigger, you're going to obviously need more yarn. You can make it smaller, you won't need as much. If you're using a DK weight yarn, I think you're going to need more yarn than that. Yeah, I think you're going to need more yarn than that if you want to make it the same size, because obviously you will need to add more stitches to the foundation chain, and then to get like a thick band on mine's about 1.5 inches high, you'll need more rows. But it's very easy to adjust that pattern, so that's really good. So I'm just going back to the comment section. So yeah, it's so good to see you all. I don't know how many people have joined us. I think I may be able to figure that out on YouTube. It says 72 people. It's heaps. Oh, now I've lost you. Where have you gone? You've disappeared. There we go. Wow, so many people have been around for so long. They're so good. Hi, Mary. Hi, everyone. I recognise so many people's names. It's so great to have you all here. Will this pattern work without doing the cross stitch? Yes, it will. You could easily just substitute the cross stitch for just plain double crochet, because cross stitch, if you've never done it before, is just 2 double crochets like that. It's very, very easy to do, but if you didn't like the stitch or you didn't want to use that, you could easily use just double crochet, and it will turn out, if you've got the same yarn, it will definitely turn out the same size. Where was I up to in the comments? I've lost myself. Hey, Gamer Widows. I remember your name. Did I win a giveaway of yours or something? I know I've got a little badge. You're very welcome, Heather. So thanks everybody for joining us. We are just talking amongst ourselves on the chat, so please join in on the chat. If you want your comment to stand out and for me not to miss it, because I can miss it because the comments scroll so fast, you can use the $ button at the bottom of the chat, and what that does is you pay a little small amount, but it makes your comment stand out, and I will not miss it. Trust me, it stands out. And yeah, I'll get your question answered or your comment replied to or anything like that. So again, you can use that if you want to. There's no pressure. It's just there. Any money that's used through that, I get some of that, and it helps keep my video tutorials and written patterns going for you. So that's really good, because it does take money, obviously, to do what I do. I have to pay my electricity bill for one, otherwise you wouldn't get anything. And then my internet bills and my supplies. I don't get all my supplies supplied to me. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's not all given to me. I do buy some of the yarn. Red Heart is a very, very big part of my yarn support. And basically anything Red Heart that I use is supplied by Red Heart. So www.redheart.com. You can check out their lovely yarns and lots of free patterns as well. And I have done video tutorials on some of their patterns because I have designed them. And why am I looking over there? Oh, my supplies. So things like my crochet hooks and, you know, yarn needles, scissors, all that stuff. I buy all that stuff myself. A video camera, which is probably due for an upgrade. Fingers crossed it just hangs on that little bit longer. Yeah, all my filming stuff, my lights. I upgraded lights this year. The lights alone with all the stands and everything, they were $500. Yep. So that was a huge chunk out of the weekly wage or monthly wage or whatever. So yeah, it does take money. And there's all the other stuff. Like, this is my real job, so it supports my family and blah, blah, blah. So yeah, it does take money. That was a big rant. Oh, dear. Yes, Red Heart does have some awesome yarns coming out. They've released some of them, and I've been very privileged to have a sneak peek at some of them. And they are having fibre content as well. So if you like your merino, we've got Red Heart Chic Sheep. That's 100% merino by Marley Bird. That's a beautiful, beautiful yarn. It's so soft and lovely. There's the It's a Wrap yarn, which I have just been able to use. There's lots of new stuff coming out. That's got cotton in it, the It's a Wrap yarn. So yeah, not just all acrylic now. They are getting some different stuff in, which is really fantastic. Like, my patterns, there we go. My comments all scrolled up. So I'm just going through your comments. Of course, talk amongst yourselves as you can on the chat if you think it might be boring you a little bit. Just going through the comments. So you call it winter squash. So I would call this, oh, geez, it's heavy. I would call that a butternut pumpkin. It's like orangey, light orangey colour. And all the seeds are generally down in this area when you cut it in half. And it's sweet. Yeah, it's called butternut. It's quite a sweet pumpkin. It's not very watery. Some pumpkin can be watery, but that's not. It's beautiful roasted. I roast it and make it into pumpkin soup. Yum, 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 yum. Yes, it is Claire, C-L-A-R-E. Yeah, it's a great shopping bag. Linda, I took that out to the grocery store. I don't know why I say grocery store. I call it the supermarket. I've been talking to too many American people. Okay, so lots of people are saying yes. I'm assuming that you want the written pattern uploaded to the website, which I could probably do in the next few days, because there's a delay in the chat and when I'm talking, so it doesn't match up quite perfectly. Okay, yep, so put the written pattern up. Okay, that's no problem. Do I use an iPhone 10? No, I have a Samsung S8, and I love it. It's got a very good camera. I have done some of my filming, most of my blog videos, like if I've gone out and about, that's generally with my phone. So yeah. Yeah, thanks, Karen. I am an honorary. Oh, I can't even say it. I'm a Kiwi. I'm part Kiwi now, I think. I lived there for 3.5 years. I think that I can call myself part Kiwi. I totally understand the lingo, so I've been there long enough to know that. It's okay. It looks like the written pattern is going to go up, so that's awesome. Hi, Pamela. Hey, thank you for joining us. Is there a Bob Jr. in your future? If you're talking about a dog, no, not in my future. I don't normally say this, but babies is off topic. That's the only thing that's off topic around this place. So yeah, we won't go into that. But yeah, babies are off topic. Okay, thank you, everybody. I'm just quickly going through the comments. If you want your comment to stand out and you want me to answer it or reply to your comment, you can use the $ button down the bottom, and you can pay to get your comment stand out. There are so many comments coming in, which is fantastic, but I am going to miss some, and I apologize for that. But I'm just going through. Yeah, the bag's beautiful and the colours look so great. I think it would look great in a striped yarn as well, because the stitches go across the bag. Ooh. The way I need to hold it, I don't even know. Yes, see how the stitches go across? So the stripes would go across if you had a striping yarn. That would be awesome. Yeah, the Red Heart ombre is really, really nice. So we've got lots of people. If I've missed a comment, you can post it again, or you can just pay for your comment to come up and that will stand out so I don't miss it. We've already had 2. And so Fiberific is our moderator, and so is Michelle Ford, and they are doing a great job. If we have any rude people or comments that we don't want to see, they're just going to be deleted and blocked. So hopefully it keeps it fun for us. Yes, the Gaming Widows, that's right. You did send me a hook roll ages ago, and it was beautiful. It had Russian dolls on it. It has Russian dolls on it. You're very welcome, Karen. Crochet, yeah, I think crochet changes a lot of people's lives. Definitely changed my life. So smash that like button if you are enjoying this group chat. I missed a comment. So someone said, Michelle said that she wants to help out by contributing in dollars, but money is tight after payday. I totally understand. And like Fiberific has said, if you watch the adverts that's before the video and just commenting and liking and sharing my videos, that helps me out in a way that you can do that doesn't cost you anything. Yeah, Texan73. This is a great way to connect with other crocheters from all over the world. Isn't it awesome? It's so much fun. Sandra, the answer to your question is yes. Okay, yep, so for people who are just joining us, we are talking about the crochet tutorial that is stressing me out. This is the bag tutorial, and like I said, it looks a bit weird. It looks really weird. Let's put a pumpkin in it. That pumpkin was not planned. It's just next to me on the table. So it's a market bag. You can see there it's quite a lot of stuff in it. It's quite big. It's really hard to do one-handed, people. But yeah, you can easily make it bigger or smaller. All the details about the yarn will be in the written pattern, which I will try and upload for you as soon as possible. Give me a couple of days and that will be up. Hopefully, oh, hang on, fingers crossed. It will be up. The video tutorial will be uploaded soon. I've updated my video editing program, and hopefully that lets me get it out to you guys. I think it would work in cotton. We had one of the pattern testers use cotton, and it looks really beautiful. I'm not sure. Does anybody else know? Please help out if you do. If cotton is going to stretch a lot, the acrylic is going to stretch, so I've made it a little bit smaller than what I needed so that when it stretches, it's not massive. My favourite food, I don't really have a favourite food. Is that weird? Nothing stands out. I'll think about it. It will be fun to make this live. We'd only be on for like 5 hours or so. Do you mean if I did a video tutorial live, seriously, you'd be there all day? Actually, a couple of days. The amount of crochet and editing and refilming that goes on, you'd be there a long time. So is anybody hearing an echo? Sally's saying that she's getting an echo. Shouldn't be an echo, I don't think. Heather, I do have kids jumper video tutorials and written patterns here on YouTube. Oh, no echo. No one's getting an echo. Is the bag one piece? The pumpkin's still in it. It's really heavy. You make the blue section first. It's a rectangle, and then you work on the sides. So technically, I guess it's not one piece. So you make a rectangle. Let's get a rectangle. You make a rectangle, and you crochet on this side, then this side, and then one of these sides. and then 2 of the sides become the sides of the bag, and then the other 2 sides become the top of the bag. I hope that made sense. So if anybody wanted to make a donation, I've got people saying there about, you know, donating money and stuff. You don't need to. It's really not. Just watch my videos, like and share and comment on the videos. That makes them come up in the algorithm more and makes them more popular. But various ways, if you did want to donate, you can donate via PayPal. There's a donate button on my website on the homepage. I think it's on the right-hand side. You can also do it via here. You can click the dollar button on the chat. That'll make your comments stand out, and I will get back to you as soon as it pops up. And also, we have Patreon that you can support me on from as little as $1 a month. And there's also different levels of pledges that you can do. We are starting giveaways this month for $5 and over Patreon, patrons, sorry. We're having lots of fun over there. So if you want to go and check it out, just go to patreon.com/BobWilson123 or go to Patreon and then just search for Bob Wilson 123, and you can see all the activities and all the rewards that you get for the amount that you pledge. So you don't just give me money. So from $5 and up, you don't just give me money and you get nothing. You actually get extra content and extra fun stuff that you won't get here on YouTube. So if you're able to do that, you know, I would love if you could come over there and support me. If not, it's, you know, it's totally fine. Just keep watching my video tutorials. Keep commenting like you always do, liking the videos, sharing them, commenting on my Facebook if you're over there, on Instagram. Yeah, the more you interact with me, the more it helps my videos be watched more, and again, in return, makes me earn money so I can keep all this going. So if you've got a comment that really needs to be answered, please hit that $sign below and you can get it to pop up in the comments. It's just a new feature that they've brought out. Again, not totally necessary, but I am probably going to miss a lot of comments. So many people are commenting. So Michelle's saying cotton stretches a bit if it's wet, but would be sturdier than acrylics. Good to know. Also, we've got a comment from Heather, and it says, can you do navy and white stripes? Thank you for your comment, Heather. Yes, you can definitely stripe this pattern. It starts off as a rectangle. So the blue section on the bag is just a rectangle. So you can change color whenever you want to on that. Someone was asking before if you could do just double crochet stitches instead of the cross stitch. You can totally do that as well. I don't tell you when to change color in the pattern because I've used the same color throughout the whole rectangle section, but you just decide when you want to change it. And this pattern, mine's rectangle because I ran out of yarn. It was supposed to be square, but it ended up being rectangle because the yarn I was using was just what I had left over. So if yours is slightly longer than mine, slightly shorter than mine, yours is square, mine's rectangle, it's going to work, which is really good. So if you wanted to stripe it and you might have a couple of extra rows than what I have, it doesn't matter. It's totally going to work. So I hope that answers your comment, Heather, and thank you so much for your comment. Yes, so Michelle has tested the pattern for me. Thank you, Michelle. And it is in one piece. There's no sewing involved except the tails. No sewing involved. We ain't got time for that. Good night to anybody that's leaving us. Thank you so much. Thank you, Chantel, for putting in my link to my Patreon. Thank you so much. Yeah, don't forget to right click on that link so that it doesn't leave the chat. I don't know if I can pin stuff on this. No, I cannot. So good night, everybody. Thank you for joining us. If you're leaving us now, that's that's so awesome that you joined us. Thank you so much. And thank you for supporting my video tutorials and written patterns. I really do appreciate it. Someone said, can you do Anna's saying, can you do an easy man cardigan? I have 2 different styles of cardigan on my YouTube channel, and they are both unisex. One is a V-neck style, and one is like it comes across and buttons up there and goes straight down. So it's kind of like, I don't know what style you call that. It's not V-neck, it's the other one. So, and they will totally work for a man. There was something else I wanted to talk to you about. Cannot remember. I'll keep thinking about it. So the time here is 12:40. We've been talking for 40 minutes already. Really? It does not feel like 40 minutes. It really doesn't. Yes, Michelle, I have 364,000 and something subscribers. Thank you to every single one of you. That's awesome. I remember when I got excited about 100 subscribers, never thinking that many people would ever subscribe to me. And I've got over 100 million views. What? That is so exciting. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Mindy. How are you? I hope you are really well. Thank you so much for your comment. And Mindy says, you do amazing tutorials. Thank you. Thank you so much. A lot of work goes into them. A lot of hard work goes into every single tutorial. It's not just me sitting and crocheting, which is what a lot of people think that I do that don't watch me on YouTube. If I'm talking to someone who doesn't have the internet, they think I sit at home and crochet all day. Let me tell you, it's nothing like that. It's not even close. I wish. Wouldn't it be nice to sit at home and crochet all day and get paid for it? Yeah, it's mostly editing and getting everything ready, like all the posts ready, all the content, not the content, all the words that go with the videos. So, you know, website posts, Instagram posts, taking photos. Photos could be a nightmare. I wish I could do click and it was done. Nah, there's probably about 25 photos to try and get the good one. It's crazy. And then, yeah. Plus life. You've got to fit life in there somewhere, like washing up, clean clothes and all that stuff. Hi, Kim. Thank you so much. Yeah, the super chat. It's a new function here on YouTube that I haven't used before. It may have been around for a while, but I haven't used it before in a chat. And if you want your comment to stand out like Mindy has and various other people that have been chatting today, you can click that $sign down the bottom and you can pay for your chat to stand out if you want to, because I am going to miss some of the comments and questions. So I'm trying to keep up, but they scroll so fast it's quite hard to keep up. Yeah, like Fiberific live chat time flies past. Isn't it weird? It's, yeah, not real time at all. So we've got our admins here today. We've got Michelle Ford, Michelle is my beautiful friend from Canada, and we've been friends for a very long time, and we have a good old time on private chats. And Fiberific is Chantel. She's a fellow Aussie, has a website, also has a YouTube channel and a website and Facebook and Instagram under Fiberific. And Chantel, if you could put your website link in again, that'll be great. Chantel does hand-dyed yarn. If you watched my Mystery Lace Club unboxing video just recently, you would have seen the beautiful yarn that I got sent with the pattern as well. And yeah, that's what I got from Chantel. That this is Fiberific. That's who I got it from. And sorry, I shouldn't read comments and try and talk at the same time. Chantel, what was I going to say? Oh, Chantel has a website and sells knitting and crochet tools that you need, like crochet hooks, knitting needles, scissors, I'm saying all this stuff. I hope you do sell that. I know you have tools and stuff, but you also have beautiful hand-dyed yarn as well. So go and check it out. Go and show Chantel from Fiberific some love. So I do need employees. I do have a wonderful friend, Jessica, that helps me out, and Laura helps me out on Facebook, and so does Jessica. But there's so much to do. I could have a full-time employee, but the money that I make, I can't afford it. I wish I had a full-time employee because there's so much to do. There's like Ravelry, Instagram, Facebook, blah, 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 blah. Thank you, Anna. Oh, it's 10:45 in Wisconsin. Am I saying that right? It's near bedtime. So thank you for joining us. If you are going to bed, thank you so much for joining us in this chat. It's been lots of fun. And I think I'll keep this chat to about an hour. So we've got 15 minutes left because I have stuff to do. And I know Michelle and Fiberific has stuff to do. They're my moderators for today. I know. It didn't feel that long ago that I hit 100,000 subscribers. It's crazy. And I think at Christmas time it was, roughly. We hit 300,000. Now there's like 360,000. Crazy stuff. Sandra, no, I have not tried any of those patterns that you've just mentioned. Not even a corner to corner. So thank you, everybody, for your recommendations to people. Thank you for sharing the love. Yeah, I really appreciate it. I really do. And you can go to, if you want to donate via PayPal, you can go to my website. Chantel, if you're not busy, could you put that link in for me? You can go to my website on my homepage, top right-hand side. Pretty sure that's where it is. I should be checking this, but there's too many buttons to click. There's a donate button. Click that and just follow the prompts, and that you can donate money that way. You can also join us on Patreon. Again, Chantel, if you're not busy, could you put that link in for me, please? You can join us on Patreon, and you can donate $1 a month. If you don't want to donate a lot of money all at once, you can donate $1 a month. It's not a subscription. You can end it whenever you want to. And if you donate more than $1, so from $5 and up, you do get rewards. Where is my thing? I can quickly just go through that for you very quickly. So Patreon, if you pledge more than $5, you get behind the scene photos. That's not the right piece of paper. You still get behind the scene photos. Oh, hang on. I'm reading the wrong thing. What am I doing? So if you pledge $1, you get access to the Patreon feed, and that will be different posts than what everybody else gets on the internet, just on Patreon. If you pledge $5 or more, you will get all the benefits of the $1 Patreon, and all this information is on my Patreon page. You get, benefits of the $1 pledge. You get early access to behind the scene photos and videos, of course, when I've got them available. And you also have access to Patreon only giveaways. Giveaways are really good. There's some good stuff coming in. So for $5 a month, you get entered in all those giveaways, and you get lots of other information and videos and stuff like that that not YouTube or Facebook or anybody else gets. So they may get some of that stuff, but you'll definitely get it before they will. If you pledge more than $10, you'll get all the $5 benefits, early access to crochet tutorials when time permits, of course. Heads up on the tutorials that I'm filming, unless they're a secret, which I don't get many of those, but there are some. And you'll get access to weekly live chat, which is done via Zoom. And you can chat with myself and other $10 and over Patreons. You can do video chat like this, and you can just go into the chat section. You can do video to video, so I can actually see you, which is very exciting. or you can just do audio. So you could turn off your video camera and then just talk to me via the chat, which is going to be so much fun. I cannot wait. This all starts in May. Our giveaways are starting in May, and so is our video live chat. So that's awesome. And the next level up is $20. If you donate $20 per month or more, you get all the benefits of the $10. I will send you a personalized thank you card, and you, after 3 months, you get 100 grams of hand-dyed yarn. And if for some reason you don't like hand-dyed yarn, like you're allergic to wool, or you've got certain beliefs and you're not allowed to use hand-dyed yarn, we work something else out. And if you've been a $20 patron for 6 months or more, you'll also get a project bag sent to you. So very exciting. If you want to check all that stuff out, it is available on my Patreon site, which is patreon.com/BobWilson123. No dots. Okay, so Fiberific doesn't have scissors, sorry, but you have lots of awesome crochet tools over there. So go and check out fiberific.com.au. And excuse me, Chantel also has, so Fiberific is Chantel. Chantel also has a YouTube, and she's so organised. Chantel has a weekly live chat, not just whenever she thinks about it. She schedules in a weekly live chat, and I've joined in those before, and they are so much fun. So make sure you check that out. It's great just to sit around and listen to what's happening and grabbing your crochet, and yeah, it's lots of fun. So go and check that out. Lillian's asking what's my favourite blend of wool, silks, etc. I love merino. I haven't tried silk yarn yet. I can't use alpaca. I'm allergic to that. I was sneezing yesterday just by touching the label of the yarn ball of an alpaca yarn. So I was taking a photo of I started sneezing and itchy eyeballs and all that. It was gross. My favorite beginner pattern. If you've never crocheted before, I have shoelaces, and all it is a chain. It's just a chain. You just do lots of chains and you turn them into shoelaces. It's a great kid starter project. It's also a great project if you've never ever crocheted before, because it doesn't matter how weird your tension is. First beginner pattern, like apart from that, that's a hard question. I'm just trying to think of what I make. I've gone blank. A lot of people start with granny squares. So once you've mastered the granny square, which I do have a video tutorial on, there's a granny square hat, which it's amazing. You start with a granny square and you just keep crocheting and it just turns into a hat. It's really good. It sounds like I live near an airport. I don't live near an airport, but if you can hear something, it's the fan on my computer. But yeah, I don't live near an airport. Thank you, Pamela. Yeah, the tote bag is awesome, isn't it? If you haven't seen my unboxing video, I have an unboxing video of a crochet tote. Oh, it's an awesome bag. I've done a review on it and I've just got to release the video, so stay tuned for that one as well. Thank you, Dina. What is my Instagram account name? My Instagram account name is YouTube Bob Wilson 123. Someone already had Bob Wilson 123, would you believe? So I had to put YouTube in front of it. And Fiberific, again, if you're not busy, if you're still there, could you please add that? That'd be great. My Instagram link. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you could do that from a PC. Thank you, Kim. Thank you for sticking around for so long. Hey, Critter Kid. There's lots of people popping up that I recognise, so that's really good. How do you pay when you hit the dollar? Can anybody else help out? I don't know. I think you just follow the prompts. I think there's like a button that you've got to click. I haven't actually tried it on myself. Hey, Rebecca Lee 1981. How are you? Thank you so much for your comment. And thank you. You're one of my favorite YouTubers. That is so exciting. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. I really do. Yeah, thank you so much for your beautiful comment. So if you want your comment to stand out, like you can see other people's ones standing out, we've got Dina and Rebecca. And there was other people, Mindy, scrolling, Heather, surely someone else. No, I think that was it. If you want your comment to stand out, then click that $ button down the bottom. Again, I will miss some people's comments because it scrolls so fast. But yeah, if you want yours to stand out so I answer it, then click on that and you should just have to follow prompts. It's 3:47 in England, Heather. Are you supposed to be in bed? Thank you, Chantel, Fiberific. Thank you for adding my Instagram name. That's really good. So that, and apparently you have to pay with your credit card. Thank you, Fiberific. I haven't actually tested it out on myself. Thank you, everybody, for joining us who was just leaving us. I really appreciate it for you guys sticking around and chatting with us. Thank you, Michelle, for adding the website link in there. Yeah, go and subscribe to Fiberific on YouTube. Lots of fun happening on that channel. Very welcome, Anna. 2,000 subscribers. Yay. You're going to get some more after this chat, which will be awesome. Fiberific does have Instagram, Facebook, and a website, www.fiberific.com.au. Sells hand-dyed yarn, mystery lace clubs, if you've seen my recent review video, and also crochet and knitting tools. Lots of great stuff over on her website. Let's go and check it out. Also, join Fiberific here on YouTube, live chats, weekly live chats. How organised is Chantel? Weekly live chats, and you can catch up on lots of fun happening. Chantel's a riot. She's so much fun. Okay, so Chantel is Fiberific on all social media. Good on you. You guys are crushing the chat. Thank you. Thank you so much for everybody for interacting. It's so much fun. So if you haven't followed me on Instagram yet, I would love for you to follow me on Instagram if you have an Instagram account. The account name is YouTube Bob Wilson 123. We have a giveaway going on at the moment on Instagram. Don't want to miss out on that. Let's go and check that out. Thank you, Barbara. Everybody loves these glasses. I don't know why. I think it's because they reflect. I need new glasses. I need to get my eyes checked. So my Instagram link is in the chat box if you wanted to go to that one. I have tried possum yarn. I do like it. I think it's lovely and soft. Possum yarn is not American possums. It's a New Zealand product, and what happened was Australian possums were somehow introduced to New Zealand, and they've become a pest, and they eat all their native animals and like the eggs and things. I think that's how it works. Anyway, they're a huge pest in New Zealand. They seem to have really like it there. They breed like craziness, and they are taking over and killing all their native wildlife. So they have a program that what's the word? They cull them. I don't know what the word is. They cull them and they use their fur in yarn, and it's beautiful and soft. So thank you everybody for joining us. That has joined us. It's very late some places, I know, so I really appreciate it. Yeah, go and check out the unboxing of the Mystery Lace Club. Chantel has put a link in there so you can see Fiberific's comment. There is a YouTube link which goes to my unboxing video. The yarn's so pretty. It's so lovely. Hey Melody, how are you? Yeah, Sheep. I think it may just be online at the moment, but I think they're hoping to get that into shops. But it's beautiful yarn. I have a giveaway coming up with that yarn. Is that in the Instagram giveaway? I have so much going on in my life, I cannot remember. Let me check for you. I'm checking. Oh, it is. Go and follow me on Instagram because we are giving away 2 balls of Chic Sheep yarn, which is a merino yarn. It's so nice. It's so soft and lovely. And it's a wrap yarn, which is an acrylic cotton. I think it's 50-50 acrylic cotton. Really nice. And it has a slow color change, so perfect for summer wraps and shawls. And you're going to get a few extra goodies in the giveaway, but it's not in the photo. And I'm not telling you what they are because it'll be a surprise. So yeah, if you want to win some Chic Sheep yarn, that's a mouthful, Chic Sheep yarn, go and follow me on Instagram. And that giveaway ends on Sunday. Today's Friday. So I lost your chat. Where have you gone? To click away from you. Oh, yeah. So yeah, if you want to win some of that yarn, then go and follow me on Instagram. Thank you in advance for clicking the follow button. I'm just going through everybody. Yeah, you can order it online. If you wait till they have a sale, and sometimes if you're an American, they have free shipping, which, you know, it all helps. Wait for a good sale, and you'll save some money. Sally, are you going on the crochet cruise? I'm pretty sure you're Australian. So thanks everybody for joining us. Yeah, Leanne, that yarn's really, really nice. It's really soft. And I made my Jessica shawl out of that. So I haven't worn it yet because it hasn't been cold enough, but it's so nice. If you like merino yarn, it's lovely. It really is. Colours are beautiful too. Oh, apparently the unboxing video link's not working. If you go to my video channel, my YouTube channel, it's up there. So yeah, the weather is cooling off, Melody. I can't tell you the temperature. Oh, hang on, yes I can. On my phone. 19 degrees and I'm cold. I can hear Michelle laughing already. And Karen, if you're still around. The sun's just come out, so it might warm up a little bit. We're just not used to it. It's been like 29 degrees in April. Yay! So lots of people have entered the Instagram giveaway, so that's awesome. You'll get a chance to win some Chic Sheep yarn and It's a Wrap yarn. Go and subscribe to Fiberific. I feel like I'm telling you to do something. Please go and subscribe to Fiberific because weekly chats over there, which is awesome fun. Waited, Lisa. I should be sleeping, work in the morning, but this is really fun. I'm going to hang up now because, you know, I've been chatting for an hour and I think that's a pretty good time for everybody. And you'll be able to rewatch this. If you've missed anything, you can rewatch this on YouTube and the chat box should pop up at the same time. So anything that's talked about in the video should correspond to the video chat box. My favourite thing to crochet. At the moment, I'm loving shawls. I love making hats, but I haven't made a hat for ages, but definitely shawls. I'm trying not to design everything that are shawls, but it's hard. I'm working on another bag pattern at the moment, and also I'll be working on you could use it as a scarf, you could also use it as a wrap, depending on how wide you make it. So, but this video tutorial, everything for the last week has gone on hold to get this video tutorial done. Let's not go there. When it comes up on your video subscription feed, you know it worked. Yeah, the Issa wrap yarn is thin. I don't have any on my table right now. It is a thin yarn. It's lovely and soft, but it's a huge ball. I got a lady to make a shawl out of one of my new patterns that I've got coming out, and she's made 2. So, wow, yay. I'm just quickly going through all the comments. Again, if you want your comment to show up, you can hit that $ button down the bottom and you can pay for your comment to show up. It's just a feature that they have now, so, and quite a few people have used it, so thank you very much. And any money that's donated through there gets to help me with my videos and written patterns. Heather, it's 4 a.m. Should you be asleep? I hope you don't need to work tomorrow. Hi, Kate. Hi, everyone. Thank you. If you've just joined us, you've just joined us at the end of the chat. But if you've missed anything, you can go and rewatch this. I don't know, it might take a couple of minutes to appear on YouTube, but I can save it and it will come up onto YouTube. So you can go and watch that. And the chat box also does pop up now when you're rewatching live videos. So it does make sense. Sometimes when you watch a live video and there's no comment section, you're like, what are they talking about? Don't even know. It's really weird. Yes, all my Patreon links and everything like that are all in the description box of all of my videos. I was just saying before, we're having some awesome things coming up on Patreon. We're having giveaways and, yeah, really exciting. So go and check that out if you want to. You can see all the stuff that's happening, like all the rewards that you get for the amount that you pledge. You can see that without actually becoming... like without actually donating any money, you can actually see what you're going to get. So it's really good. 19 is your spring temperature. Really? That's quite cool. So thanks, everybody. Thank you for joining us. Subscribe to Fiberific. Like I said, awesome weekly chats that you have. So much fun. Grab your crochet like this. You just grab your crochet and sit around and listen and interact and everything. It's really good. Oh, yeah, can we get my thumbs up to 100 while we're live? Oh, we're at 94. Can we get any more? That would be awesome. Got 3 thumbs down. Oh, well. Why did you give me thumbs down if you're still watching? I'd like to know. But yeah, if we could get up to 100, that would be fantastic. My chat's gone again. I keep clicking off that. Cover myself up. I don't need to look at myself. Oh, we've just clicked over 100. Keep going, guys. That's awesome. So I'm just quickly going through all the comments. I am signing off now. So if you want to get your question in, make sure you do it now. If you want it to be highlighted, you can click the $ button down the bottom. So Chantel has international shipping too. So if you are international, you can still get stuff shipped out to you. Country Crochet Corner. I'm just glad Frank hasn't made an appearance. Frank was very naughty. He got barred to outside of the house because he was on my bed. Yep, he was sitting on top of our doona. So he got barred from the house. He hasn't come back in yet, so His relation is still in the bathroom, but he's up really high, and I ain't climbing on a ladder to try and get a spider. Yeah, hit the like button, everybody. The thumbs up button. It'd be awesome if you could do that. I think you can only click it once, though. Oh, it just clicked up over 107. I can actually see it going up as we're chatting. I did hit 100. It's so awesome. Oh, it's saying 107 on my end. There must be one missing. Oh, no, it just clicked up to 109. It's so cool. I can see it going up. It's really good. Yeah, Frank was a very scary spider. He was seriously about that round. Very, very big spider. But he didn't do much. He just lived on the wall most of the time. I'm okay if they're on the wall. It's when they come into my space. But he never really did. He was living just behind me. If you can see a white cupboard, that's my pantry. And he was living just to the side. Hang on, let me see what you can see. See there, that part of the wall? He was living there for quite some time. But he used to duck behind the cupboard. That's a cupboard. And he used to duck behind the cupboard, and you would open this door, and he would scoot out onto the wall really quick. He scared me so many times, and he got told off so many times. You're not allowed to scare me again. He didn't listen very well. But when he went on the bed, sorry, but you're gone. You're out. He's probably now keeping one of the trees company. Anyway, I think that is enough for me. We've been chatting for an hour and 10 minutes, and I wanted to go for about an hour, so that's really good. Thank you so much for joining me. I really appreciate it. Thank you for all your beautiful comments, for all the people that... Oh, we've got another comment just come in. I must have missed your Sally before. See, I told you I would miss some comments, so thank you, Sally. Will there be another crochet cruise again? There are plenty of crochet cruises coming up. For anybody that is interested, you can go onto Facebook, and I'm just checking the exact name of the page. If you go to Crafty Adventures, I'm just finding the Facebook. Sorry, guys. If you go, I'm going to put it in the chat box. If you go to Crafty Adventures, all the information is in there. There's one coming out in October. This is an Australian cruise, by the way, an Australian cruise. There's one coming up in October. And yes, there will be another one. There's one in January, which goes to Melbourne. There is one in February, which goes to New Zealand. How exciting. I'm hoping to already be in New Zealand so I can meet up with the people that are on the cruise, which so that'll be quite fun. Because it's going to Dunedin. It's going to dock there. As long as the weather's good, that it'll be docking in Dunedin. And there's lots of other ones planned behind the scenes because I get special access to what's being planned. I'm not going to tell you what it is until it's released on that page. But if you go to the Crafty Adventure page, there's a group as well. Let me just... I'm going to grab the name of the group. So there's the Crafty Adventure group. You can join that, and that has all information about cruises that are on at the moment. So yeah, very exciting. I'm just going. So I hope that answers your question, Sally. Yeah, definitely will be another crochet cruise. I personally haven't booked in on any of the cruises yet because I've never been on a cruise ship and I'm not sure how I'm going to handle being on one. I don't know if I'm going to get really seasick. I don't know if I'm going to get claustrophobic. I'm thinking that I'm going to be fine, but I just want to make sure. I don't want to book in like 3 cruises and then people go because they want to meet me or something, and then I don't go because that's not very nice. So I want to get this first one out of the way in October, and if I go okay, I'm booking all the cruises. I'll be one of those people that just cruise everywhere. So thank you for joining us. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, Sally, for your comment. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Yeah, you can only hit the like button. We're up to 112. Thank you, everyone. You can only hit it once, otherwise it just unclicks it. Or just unclicked again. I think someone may have done it. So thank you, everybody. This is great fun. And we should do this again sometime. I just had to come on this one to let you know about this silly crochet tutorial. I'm going to release a crochet tutorial, but it's not a project. It's how to fix crochet that's broken. I had a blanket that was given to me to fix, and I just filmed what I did. So I'm going to put that up instead. So after this, it should come up in your feed, subscription feed. If it's not coming up in your subscription feed, go to my channel, go to where you hit the subscribe button and click on the notification thing and get it to email you or send you a notification when I upload, and that way that you won't miss out. So thank you, everybody, for joining us. I don't plan to stop what I'm doing for quite some time. There was a time, in the last 2 years, if anybody's been around long enough, they'll know why, that I almost stopped. It completely crushed me. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not crying in this video. But I'm back. We are back, and we have crochet tutorials as soon as I can figure out how to get into YouTube. Oh. Okay, so if you've just joined us about the marker bag, it is coming. It is there, the video tutorial, but I'm having issues with my editing program. So, yeah. Let's just say it'll be to you. If you see it, you'll know it worked. But I'm going to put the written pattern for everyone. I'm going to put the written pattern on my website. So keep checking in over the next few days. I've just got a little bit, we've got some crochet testers. If you're still in the chat, you'll know that we've had a little bit of a problem with the written pattern in understanding some part of it, because in the video it makes sense, but because you've just got reading instructions, it's kind of a bit confusing. So we're just going to just redo how it's described. Excuse me. So yeah, that will be up in the next couple of days. I promise that will be there. Video tutorial. Let's hope the video tutorial gremlins leave. I'm sick of them already. It is so good to be back. Thank you. Thank you, Leanne. Thank you, Jolene. Thanks, everyone. Thank you, everybody, for your support. It really, without you guys, I would not have come back, which is really scary to think about. But I felt like, don't take this the wrong way, but I felt like I had to come back. Like I had to come back because you guys like my video tutorials and you look forward to them. So without you, it would have been so easy just to go, I give up. It's too much stress. And it was a lot of stress. And there are a few video tutorials. My first one, I started crying mid-tutorial. If anyone's seen that footage, it's a bit ugly, but it's real. I started crying mid-tutorial. It was my first one back, and it was because I was excited to be back and couldn't believe how much stress it had been to come back. Anyway, let's not talk about that. Everybody, thank you so much for joining us. Like I said, video tutorial will be coming out as soon as the gremlins bugger off. And I hope you're having a fantastic day. Good night to all the people who have stayed up late. Thank you so much. Thank you for subscribing. Follow me on Instagram. We have a giveaway currently going on over there. And if you haven't checked out Patreon, please go and check that out. That is another way of supporting me. We are having giveaways starting this month. And all the information is on the Patreon page, Patreon/BobWilson123, I think the website is. But if you go to Patreon, you can just search for Bob Wilson123. Thanks, everyone. Thanks for joining us. Thank you to Michelle and thank you to Chantel from Fiberific. Really appreciate it. I will talk to you both offline. But yeah. Oh, the Patreon link is just in the chat box. Thank you, Chantel. Really appreciate it. Thanks, everybody. Happy crocheting. Bye. Awkward pause. Looking for end button. I say that on every video. But it is, because I cannot find it. I'm probably going to drop off soon because I found the button. Found it. Bye.